Alright, welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. Here we are, we've made it to our destination. Sorry for not getting anything up yesterday. I tried to do long day at work, and it just wasn't working. So, we're gonna go and talk to Aratak and then Ourea.
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts...
But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with his course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. I take it you haven't spoken to Ourea yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted, to return to Thunder's drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
What happened to Ourea when she was a captive of the Karja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Karja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent. They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. But now that's all she has.
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Ourea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron, new metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted, no way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Ourea to that again.
What do you think is beyond that door?
I do not know. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death, that's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Ourea safe.
Okay, so now let's head up and we'll talk to Ourea.
The song is
Man, there's a lot of snow. Ah, here she is.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Ourea?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Ah, okay, so maybe she's finally gonna tell us about Silence.
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave. But you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch. A remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
He was. Or at least, when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Ur. He met with us there, as is custom at High Winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics
That
of the
sounds like
old
him.
world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off, but you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Ourea. Thanks.
Well, it's kind of nice that Ourea's actually starting to open up a bit. Let's see what's up with Thunder's drum.
What are we gonna find up there, Ourea?
Ruins, machines, and a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt that Daemon has tried to hide the way.
It hasn't been easy for you, Ourea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back.
Yeah, let's do this.
Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
Now, brother!
Interesting. I'm pretty certain we could just blow that vent up to get through. Or just create a huge hole in the side of the mountain.
It's not all that awaits.
Smoke has been detected within the facility. This is not a drill. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit. I repeat, this is not a drill.
So you see,
Please remain
I
calm
too can
and
call upon the
proceed
power
to
of the old ones.
What was this place?
The spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from terrible dangers.
Fortress. Looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? The blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here. Here, up and over.
Ooh, big supply crate. Alright, that door is locked. Aratak said something, but up and there's the ladder. So I'll probably upload 2 videos today to make up for the lack of one yesterday. Oh, we have an unsuspecting prey. Let's try and sneak up on this guy. Oh, there's a bellow back here. Well, I think I'm just gonna try and sneak around everybody,
Machines.
if that's possible.
At least we have the drop on them.
Yeah, that was pretty... Well, if they'll hurry up. So it looks like we're trying to reach a cauldron door. In the main game, the cauldron doors, that's how you were able to override the machines once you completed the cauldron. Are they?
They're scanning for me.
What are they doing? Well, I'm just gonna keep going. Hopefully they'll catch up. Yeah, here they come. So, after Sony purchased Guerrilla Games, between 2006 and 2011, they would go on to make 3 more Killzone games.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there, but machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. Even so, I could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, at least for a while.
All right, I get the options. Now follow my lead. Pipes.
Well,
Steam, frost.
I think...
What was all this for?
Well, first I'm gonna save here. And then I think I'm gonna head off this way. So the first of those games would be Killzone Liberation, which would come out on the PSP, followed by Killzone 2 and 3 that were both released on PlayStation 3. In 2012, they would release a collection of Killzone games, which would be comprised of Killzone 1 to 3 and all of the DLC. They would release one more Killzone game in 2013. This game would be a bit different though, as it would be released it would be developed on a game engine that was made by Guerrilla called the Decima engine. The Decima engine and Killzone Shadowfall would both be released on the same day. And actually, Supermassive Games would go on to use the Decima engine for Until Dawn and Until Dawn Rush of Blood. It's also going to be used in Hideo Kojima's next game, which is called Death Stranding. And obviously was also used in this game too.
Let's move right as we can.
Yeah, come on over here. I don't see too many around here. I wonder if I just rush it.
Brace yourself.
Oh,
Not all threats can be seen.
I'm just gonna... Ooh, I hope he didn't see me. So it looks like we have a stalker. Oh, this one did though. Okay. I don't know if this was the easier way or not. There's a lot of these guys. Holy. Well, nuts.
Be wary of mines. Come on. Brace yourself.
Alright, so we've taken, I think, all of them out except for that guy down there. We're just gonna skip over him. So that pretty much catches us up, I believe, for Guerrilla Games. There was, in 2012, Sony did go on to restructure another one of their first-party developers, and would rename them Guerrilla Cambridge. Guerrilla Cambridge would actually go on to make a Killzone game as well, even though they are completely separate
Why?
from Guerrilla Games. They would make Killzone Mercenary for the PlayStation Vita, as well as a game called Riggs that was for the PlayStation VR. But unfortunately, in January of this year, they were shut down by Sony. Well, unfortunately, he seems to be right in our way.
Don't let them hit you!
Alright. Moving on.
There's a door up ahead. and refuge. We're almost through.
Looks like there's something just back here. Yeah, another supply crate.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
No.
Is this projector?
Activate
Show hologram.
holo projector. Okay.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Your glasses, everyone.
Yellowstone caldera. If you haven't watched a Netflix show called Big Mouth, you should check it out. It's definitely not for kids, though.
Thank you, Anita, for bringing us
But they do mention that in the show.
Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Well, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
Well, Ourea, it looks like you have a name now for your spirit.
The old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Ourea. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
Alright guys, well we're going to cut the video here. I'm going to do a second video as well, so that'll be up today, continuing this on. Thanks for watching. If you could like, share, subscribe, that'd be fantastic. And we'll see you again very shortly. Bye for now. Grayson out.